think that's our job as therapists, is to teach our clients, to educate them, to make them stronger, more skillful, not just contain their misery or their struggle. So I think handouts are a great way to offer educational material that they can then review. They can go home and look at it again and remember what it is. Most of my clients say, I have a folder. It's my therapy folder, and all the handouts you give me go in that folder. And they go back through that and remember the things that were important to them. And then I think the other valuable piece about a handout is they get to go teach it to somebody. They can, in fact, the emotional disturbance in a nutshell, that handout, when I give it to clients, I say, I'm going to ask you to teach this to me next time. So in order for you to be able to do that, I want you to go home and practice teaching this to someone at home, so that when you come next week, you can teach it to me like I've never seen it before, and I'm going to give you a quiz. And they love that. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do quizzes in therapy. But that really helps them be engaged in the learning. And that, I think, is my role, not just to hold them, but to teach them, to give them something that moves them forward, that they can, again, use in another situation over and over, to really equip them. Condensed content on a handout is perfect because it takes like all this information that clients like could go read a book about, but they're not going to go read a book about because they're in the middle of a great novel. So they're not going to go get the self-help book that this information's in, but it takes that information and makes it into a very pithy, short, this is the essential elements that you would get out of that book. This is the condensed content. This is the stuff you really need to remember. The CBT stuff is great for that. You know, the ABC theory of emotional disturbance, stuff like that. That's really, this you know, notice this is how it works, and then apply that to your own life. So handouts can give you that condensed version of a wealth of information on sort of on one sheet. If you don't have good handouts, you need to come to Courage to Bloom, because I have lots and lots and lots of good handouts. I've probably made 75 or 100 handouts of my own in the course of my 25 years of work. Now, another place, yes, is Pinterest. Pinterest does have great ideas for handouts, and there are people that collect them and post them. Many of my handouts are on Pinterest.